Sammy, while you're at it, report me to the American Bar Association. At the same time, it'll make just as much sense, and then call up Coca-Cola and have them remove my membership. And then while you're at it, why don't you contact DS4 Live and get them to remove my account at the same time? Contact YouTube, contact Twatters, contact Parlay, contact BitChute. I want you to contact everything that I am on and tell them that you are reporting me to the police because, in my opinion, you are a pedophile when you are sharing porn with children. You fucking pedophile!
Welcome back, everybody, to Con Order. We have a fun show tonight because, and I was skeptical that it was going to be as gloriously self-destructive as humanly possible. But the key star, only surviving witness, right, in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, took the stand today, and holy shit, we had to actually talk about it. I have Rekida's stream pulled up, and we'll actually watch through the cross-examination of the key witness, because I have never seen someone just get dressed down so fucking thoroughly. It was like, okay. You know, you watch like shows like fucking gosh, what do you call it? Like Law and Order, right? And they're doing all those scenes in the fucking court, and it's all like dramatic and shit. Okay, it wasn't like that, but like literally the like God, it was as close as you could get to something like that. Liz Cat uploaded a video. We will check it out because I do want to talk a little bit about the Omwrecker, Delirious, and I guess there's this Chilled Venom guy or something. I don't know. Some stuff's going on Twitter. We'll jump into it though. If Liz Cat, I didn't know that her video was live yet, but I said I was going to check it out once it was up, and I am very curious what she has to say. What else? Oh, right. Kai Weiss or Kai Weiss. I've always been curious. Is it Kai Weiss or Kai Weiss? Anyways, we have we have some unfortunate news because, for those of you who are unaware, Kai has as of right now deleted his main channel. He does have another channel with about 1,000 subscribers, so you know, it's not that big of a difference from what he destroyed. But I think it's hilarious that this is all over beef with a channel that's got 300 subs, right? And people are like fucking arguing like the legalities, right? And don't get me wrong, like it's fun to talk about just like an actual legal definition or some sort of legal precedent. It's fun to talk about that stuff, but like the idea that Akumu, who's the channel that Kai was beefing with, would ever actually take him to court, I think it's a little silly, right? I think it's a little silly because, you know, obviously there's no damage or anything like that. But at the same time, right? Like, yeah. So Kai, to my understanding, right, goes and is beefing with the Akumu guy and quote tweets him and says something of the nature of, yeah, I struck your video because I find you annoying. And then he said that he did not care about the backlash, right? And then it's not like he then, you know, fucking goes out and like immediately follows it up with clarification, or like, you know, a couple hours later rethinks things, you know, heat of the moment, that kind of thing. No. Kai argues with people for a day straight, getting ratioed every single fucking time he would reply, right? And then after that, then takes a little bit, and then comes back and says, well, actually, I had every single right to do the copyright strike. And then does this debate with John Swan. And, oh my God, the lowest fucking hanging fruit and John Swan needed it, right? As a fellow bird themed content creator, right? John Swan needed that win, right? And he could not possibly fuck it up, right? Because again, Kai went out and told everybody that he did this because Akumu is annoying and that he could take the heat. He didn't care. Well, John Swan gets his win. Kai then continues to stream, in which like maximum fucking cope is happening, and finally, Omnia refused to stand by his woman, which is just Omnia. That is really disrespectful. You should not treat your lady like that.
Yeah, how could she? She's the breadwinner.
What, she?
Or I don't know. Gender is just all mixed up in this situation.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I'm just going through it and going like, he gets disowned by her because she's completely like yeeted out on this fucking battle. He purges his YouTube channel, right? Which again, apologizing, or just saying, not even apologizing, just removing the strike and saying, heat of the moment, I fucking hate that guy. Shouldn't have done it though, right? Simple, not that fucking difficult. No. He instead deletes every video on his fucking channel. Then he deletes the fucking channel. Then he goes to his Twitter, and I think it was the second one, maybe where he made the statement on. It could have been on the first one, but he deletes the Twitter account. Then makes a second Twitter account, but whichever account it was on, he puts out a statement about how he doesn't want any more harassment. He's already apologized. He had every right to strike and I'm like, you know what? I honestly just don't care, right? If he's like legitimately being harassed, I'm not sure I fucking care, right? How can you just continuously keep missing the fucking point, right? You've literally, it's like Kai pissed in the house, right? And I've got a dog now, right? So one of the ways you got put their fucking nose in it, right? So at this point, Kai's nose has literally been vaporized from being repeatedly smashed into the fucking floor as people try to point it out to him. And he just goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I did everything right. Dude, what the fuck? Literally, what the actual fuck am I doing when I'm watching this guy? Why would you nuke your entire fucking channel, right?
Because he's a retard.
Over beef with the guy with 300 subs? Why? Why are you beefing with him? Dude, it's like one thing if it's just like some fucking spurt or something and you just you're shit posting with them on Twitter or something, but you're actually beefing with this guy, and then you took it a step too far, not that guy. Because I saw some little fucking Kai simp, right? They finally kind of realized that what he did was wrong, but then they tried to argue that, but Akumu, he should have struck it for harassment. And I'm like, nope. These people do not fucking learn, right? They just do not learn.
They suck.
He literally took his ball and he went home, right? Because all the other kids called him a little bitch. So he took his ball and he went home. God fucking damn it. You know what it reminds me of? And I'm sure that someone's going to point out, how you point out because it's a black character. But Token from South Park, right? There's this episode where they're all making fun of him for being rich, right? And, he's getting all butthurt about it, right? But then they're like, yeah, we're not going to make fun of you for being rich anymore. We're going to make fun of you for being a little pussy. I'm like, okay, all right. So that's basically what happened to him, right? Everybody's making fun of him because he's being a little pussy, and he just won't admit that he's wrong.
He'll apologize, but then he'll.
He apologized, and then he said that I was in the right. I'm like, wait, no. So that's like saying, well, I did apologize, but I was still correct. So you didn't really apologize. Then what are you apologizing for?
He shouldn't apologize at all.
I mean, you only apologize if you're sincere. If you're not sincere, then just shut up. Don't even talk about it. Like, Jesus Christ,
It's
man.
the Streisand effect with him.
Oh my God, it was. Oh
It's
God,
really bad.
So, Redsky, did you watch any of the Rittenhouse trial today?
I didn't. I was in class.
Oh my God, dude, we gotta watch it.
Oh my God. I saw clips of it though.
Well, okay, so like there's a really big clip from Rekida's show that everybody's talking about.
Yeah,
And
I saw that one.
the actual key witness, right? There's nobody else. This guy is the key witness for the prosecution. Gets asked, so when you had your hands up, Kyle didn't shoot. Yes. And when you advanced towards Kyle and drew your weapon, then he fired. And he goes, yes. And I'm like, what are we even fucking doing here? Like, what? Like, honestly, what are we fucking doing? It doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make sense. This trial does not make any fucking sense. It's been ridiculous, like from the fucking start.
It's an agenda, is what it is.
Well, I mean, like, you know, obviously, it's just coming across as a political prosecution, right?
That's literally what it is. That's what it was from the beginning. It's what it is now. Well,
so like there's so much that the witness said during well when he was with the prosecutor, right? That paints him out as this like super peaceful guy and everything, and it just gets ripped apart on cross. Like it just gets fucking destroyed on cross. Like it's okay. I think I got pulled up. I think I'm at the right about here. Here, let me share the screen with you guys.
Was attempting to start
No. Okay. I gotta talk about this with you guys. Here we go.
You said they.
Okay. Does this motherfucker not look like fucking Littlefinger from Game of Thrones?
Oh my God, you're right.
He does! He fucking does!
Oh my God.
Littlefinger's the prosecutor!
Oh no.
My goodness, if you needed any more proof that this entire thing is a sham, literally the biggest fucking schemer in Game of Thrones, right here is your fucking prosecutor. Goddamn legal Littlefinger. It is nuts. It's fucking nuts that this motherfucker is... He looks exactly like him! And he's the scheming weasel character!
He was behind everything.
Oh my God. Like... It's just hilarious, right? The fucking... The prosecutor who's you know heading this who's heading this trial, right? And the trial looks like a fucking sham.
It
looks exactly like fucking Littlefinger, the biggest fucking weasel in Game of Thrones. Like, come on. There's some like, bro.
Who is this dude?
That's the prosecutor.
No. Like who? Like, do you know who his name is?
I think they call him Binger.
Binger.
Yeah, like his last name.
Oh.
Okay, so I am still shocked by all of that. Now, this is when he gets put on cross. It's like right around here. This is about a statement that he had made.
Do the same. Highlight this.
No harm. KNOW harm. Yes.
And that's one of the mantras of the medical industry is first do no harm.
No.
Okay, I thought that part was interesting. Now, after this, that's when the defense attorney comes up. But like, they're trying to paint this guy as like this peaceful dude, right? So when he's with the prosecutor, he gives this statement about how like, oh my goodness, I didn't want to harm anybody. I don't believe in harming anybody, even to defend myself, right? Like all this like, you know, peaceful dove sort of shit, right? And then he talks about this tattoo that says "do no harm," right? And you see where the guy goes, it says "do no harm," KNOW, right? And then Littlefinger over here, because he's a scheming motherfucking weasel, right? Tells the jury, well, that's a medical expression, meaning not to do any harm because he's a good saint, right? But here's the problem. Do no harm is DONOHARM, right?
Yeah.
He changed the spelling of no, right? Do you know why? Do you know why?
How come?
Because he's not a peaceful little fucking saint. Because when the fucking defense attorney comes up, he reveals this guy's a violent fucking revolutionary. It's fucking amazing.
Oh my god,
dude. Here's the thing, right? The group that the defense attorney mentions, right? Where he's going to ask him is like, "Are you part of this group?" Right? Pretty fucking important. That group was out there committing arson, looting, and rioting. They were out there in Kenosha doing all of that shit, right? Which I think is funny because I remember someone got like really like they got all pissy and mad when the judge said that you could refer to them as looters and arsonists and rioters. Oh, dude, it's fucking great. Anyways, this is the end of the.
He had a banner that said guy. "Do KNOW harm."
He altered it.
Yeah. So literally misinformation. I hope they take note of that. I would
there we go.
Have a microphone his entire life.
He's also a caged tiger. We like to call that where.
Look at how far away he gets.
Mr. Grosskreutz.
Yeah. A caged tiger, and he's like a tiger in a cage going back and forth.
You remember telling the officer who interviewed you, sometime during the incident, my Gen 4 Glock 27 that has a belt clip attached fell off my waist. Remember that?
I don't recall saying that, no.
So who's that dude right there?
That is Kyle Rittenhouse's attorney. So he's cross-examining the witness.
On the stand.
Oh my god, that's the guy that lost the quick draw competition.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's the one who lost his bicep.
Mm.
Yep. And they showed it during the trial, right? They show the video, right? And like I forgot, but like you see his bone and everything. Like his, you know what's even better? I can't remember if it was when fucking Littlefinger was up there, or when it was the defense attorney. But he goes like, and then Kyle shot you in the bicep, or like he like destroyed your bicep, and like this motherfucker goes, he vaporized it. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, dude,
God,
don't.
He vaporized it. Oh no,
it's your bicep, dude. Oh god. Oh man. See, this is how he opens it up. He opens it up by pointing out that this motherfucker, who is their key witness, lied in his statement to the police.
Really?
Just turn up your volume, guys.
Yeah.
ASMR.
Explaining the interwebs.
So he's like showing him right now the actual statement that he signed.
Oh my god.
I do.
And that's, if I could be fair, I'm not going to stand by you the whole time, so I'm sorry, but is that your signature?
That is.
Okay. And it appears that is, it says on 8/25/20 at 11:30 p.m. at 6300 Sheridan Road, and then it goes on a narrative version of your statement. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
They should have tracked
And
us out
if I
through
could,
lunch,
toward the end of that
in my opinion.
large paragraph, you'd agree it says, sometime during the incident, my Gen 4 Glock 27 that had a belt clip attached fell off my waist. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. That's a lie, right?
Oh my god.
You didn't take the Glock out of your back here and run with it?
I did.
So it didn't fall off your waist. It was in your hand.
That's correct.
So you would say that's not a lie?
Holy
No,
shit.
I would say it is.
Dude, right? Retsky, that's how this starts, okay? That's how it starts. And it continues like this for an hour plus.
Wait, actually?
Yes. Oh
an
my
hour?
god. And then they take a recess. And when they come back, right? It does not get any better.
Oh, I can imagine if it started like that.
Oh, they haven't gotten into his $10 million lawsuit yet.
What? What?
Okay.
$10 million
That's a good impeachment right there.
lawsuit?
Yes.
I don't know.
He just looks like an idiot now.
Same exhibit, sir.
Oh my God. To
next
my
sentence.
editor, please clip
I
this.
told multiple
What a fucking disaster. that was.
officers that I dropped my firearm.
Correct.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey.
You were chasing Mr. Rittenhouse with your gun, right?
You are
Yes. You were chasing him with your gun? Yes?
no.
Okay, this gets resolved much later, but every time he asks him, "Were you chasing Rittenhouse?" The witness keeps saying no, right? He keeps going no, 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 no every fucking time, right? And
Guess what? Guess what?
no, Redsky. Here's the important thing, right? He never asks him like, so what were you doing? Like, so that he can explain himself. Instead, he's like, so you were running in the same direction as Kyle. And he goes, yes, but you were not chasing him. He goes, no. And later he goes, so Kyle was running and you were running after him. And he goes, no. Okay. So Kyle was running and you were running in the same direction. He goes, yes. Okay. And you were running in that direction because of Kyle. And he goes, yes. And he doesn't ask him a follow-up, right?
Well, guess what? Guess what? That sounds like chasing.
I mean,
Oh my God.
no. He like denies it nonstop, even when he really should just say, yeah, I was.
Were you following
You didn't chase him down Sheridan Road, pulling your gun, chasing after him. That's a lie. You're saying that didn't happen.
I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but I wasn't chasing the defendant.
You were running after him?
No.
No.
I thought he was Forrest Gump and he was running across America and I wanted to join him.
Did you ever get charged for not telling the truth to the police about dropping your gun?
No.
Did you ever tell the police in here on this statement that you actually had a firearm in your hand and pointed it at the defendant?
No, I did not.
You never told them.
So like that would be kind of important information, right, Redsky?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to get brought up during his $10 million lawsuit
What?
because he put out another sworn statement, right?
Oh my.
Under oath, in which he never discloses that he was in possession of a firearm, had it, and pointed at Kyle.
No.
He never brings up the gun. And this is
Oh
his
my God.
this is his $10 million civil suit. This motherfucker, under oath, okay? Redsky, listen to me. This motherfucker, under oath, tells everybody that he lied under oath. Like, I can't make that up. Like, what
God.
the fuck is going on here? It's
It
like,
just keeps getting better.
oh, dude.
You had a gun
This
at
is
all.
gold.
And you had an interaction with Mr. Rittenhouse. True?
That is correct.
Yeah,
Sure, he's eviscerating this guy.
And I know you said you don't know, but Jason Lakowski testified that he picked up that firearm that he believed belonged to you, and there was one in the chamber. You dispute that could be true?
No, I did not.
So, again, part of what the prosecutor was trying to state was that, this guy here was a peaceful guy, right? He was only trying to stop Rittenhouse, and he never intended to shoot Rittenhouse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but he had a gun loaded into the chamber.
God.
Yeah.
How
Do you
did-
know what the so it's like
Here's
It's
my
like-
question.
yeah.
How did that go unnoticed for so long?
Well, the thing is, this guy in every single statement, including when he talked to the police, which it now seems like he lied to them, he always somehow forgets about his gun, right? In this one, he was actually carrying his belt clip and it fell off. And in reality, like, we know that he went running after Kyle with the gun, right? And in his own video, right, when he's running after Kyle with his gun, right, he first goes up to Kyle and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he tried to say that oh, hold on. He tried to say that Kyle right, had told him that he was working with the police, right? And well, here's the problem, right? When he's giving his statement to the cops, he never says anything about that. And also, when you play the video, you hear, because it's his own video, he was filming it, right?
Yep.
You hear fucking Kyle say that he's going to the police, right? You hear it, everything. So this guy, right? He's lying and saying that he thought he heard something else, but either way, right? If the guy's going to get the police, or if the guy is working with the cops, why the fuck was this little shit stain chasing after him with a gun?
He couldn't. I can't tell you.
And again, had a bullet in the chamber ready to go.
Because Crow, he's a little shit stain. You just said it.
Oh my god, this motherfucker. Like, I was watching it when the prosecutor was talking to him, and said, when someone lies?
Yeah.
Okay. You can tell, right? This motherfucker, you can fucking tell. He is not a good liar. He's a very bad liar. And when he lies, it's fucking obvious.
The looks on his face are disingenuous too. Like, I think his body language enough shows how much of a dishonest hack
he comes across as, when the prosecutor had him, he tried to be very sympathetic and my bicep, I can't live.
It was vaporized.
It was vaporized.
It was vaporized.
Dude, I still think that was the best line in that fucking trial. He vaporized it. You're fucking nuts, dude. Oh, dude. Okay, so this motherfucker, right? You're gonna see, it's so fucking obvious when he is and is not lying. And the thing is, he starts to admit to some shit that he really he has no reason to.
Now, you had talked about your purpose of being there that evening. You're a member of our Wisconsin Revolution, are you not?
No, I'm not.
You're a member of the People's Revolution?
No, I'm not.
Have you spoken at their rallies?
I haven't won.
And during that rally, have you made statements such as "Long live the revolution"?
I have.
There you
You have
go.
no affiliation with them.
I have a question about that. What
Affiliation,
exactly
yes.
is the People's Revolution just Black Lives Matter? Or what?
Dude, it's like one of those little fucking Antifa groups.
Oh, yikes!
They're like those black bloc motherfuckers. I don't like specifically about this group, but that's what they are.
Yeah,
they're little fucking.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. So this guy, right, was with the group, or at least was affiliated with the group that was out in Kenosha rioting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking communists. There you go. They're black bloc fucking communists.
This crab doesn't like communists.
And he's out on the streets of Kenosha, where he doesn't live, where he is illegally carrying a firearm, because apparently that also happened. Everything about this witness was awful.
Affiliation, but not a member.
Yes.
Now, your first statement to Officer, I think it's Perch, on the morning of 26th. When he's asking you about what happened,
someone said, "Look, he is card carrying, but."
At all to him.
I don't know how the card got in my pocket.
As to how you approached Mr. Rittenhouse with your gun, correct?
Am I able to, I don't know. I don't remember specifically.
Good answer.
In fact,
good answer for
6
sure.
hours after you had
You don't
been
even remember?
shot, you had a lawyer, right?
Correct.
Okay. And you wanted to stop the interview with the police because you had a lawyer, right?
That is correct.
and this is a
Okay. This is where he gets into the lawsuit, dude. Gretzky.
Yeah.
When he was being interviewed by police, right? He had an attorney, and he stopped the questions to speak with his attorney. And his attorney is a civil attorney, right? Meaning, he, like, as soon as he got shot, right before he even spoke to the cops, this motherfucker was planning his lawsuit.
Red flags.
I'm just saying,
oh my
right?
God.
I'm just saying, it's like, dude, don't get me wrong. If you actually got shot, right, and it's due to police negligence, I totally understand immediately filing a lawsuit against them. I do. Okay. Here's the problem: this guy was not shot because of police negligence. Not at all.
He was shot because he was chasing Kyle.
He was shot because he was an armed communist who went out to Kenosha because he wanted to join the other armed communists as they were going out and doing fucking riots.
Just to
create chaos. Yeah. He then comes across Kyle, and Kyle tells him that he is going to the police, and he pulls his gun out and starts chasing after Kyle.
Yep.
What, like... Now we're going to jump into his fucking lawsuit because, again, it just looks really fucking scummy. It looks really fucking scummy when that was the very first thing you thought to do was get your attorney so you plan out your lawsuit.
civil lawyer, right?
That is one thing that she represents, yes.
Okay.
So she's in
And
criminal law.
she's in court today, right?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's been coached.
And I know this wasn't addressed,
Or
but
prepped. I should
you
say
have-
prepped.
Yeah, prepped, fully prepped.
Yes.
For someone who's prepped,
Wonderfully
he's a
prepped.
terrible
Beautiful,
liar.
with the little baby-
Oh God,
Tremendous-
he's
tremendous
awful.
Preparation.
He's dog shit.
Oh, you know, it gets really bad. There's this time when it gets later on when they do their recess and they come back, and when they talk about him being coached, right now he never looks at the jury. After they break for recess and they come back, he starts making sure he looks over at them, right? Which, and then like it's stuff like that where you just start to notice it's like you know, you know, it's fun watching it on Recada's channel because you basically have the legal armchair analysis going on, and it's great. It's fucking great because you see it, I see it, right? And we're not legal experts of any fucking kind, but we're like, this doesn't seem right at all.
Yeah, it doesn't take a legal expert to catch on to that.
But it's even more fun when they're watching and they're like, what the fuck is this?
It's got a nice spice rub, a little bit of glaze. I mean,
a little bit of that Mao Zedong zest.
I'm going to reiterate while they're on downtime. Binger should have dragged this out to lunch. These guys are going to go to lunch having this guy's credibility shredded right before their break. I mean,
yeah.
And they only had an hour between now and lunch. It's not like the jury's
Binger
going
could
to
have
be
played
fatigued.
some fucking video. Yeah, I mean he's a pro at that.
That is correct.
filed on your behalf by your lawyer, right?
That is correct, yes.
Oh my
Making a
god.
notice or telling, among others, the city and county of Kenosha that you would like $10 million.
Oh boy, here it goes. Okay.
Oh,
dude, it's great. It's fucking great.
This is his civil lawsuit.
it's great,
against
but
the
it's
police.
infuriating.
Yeah.
Coming out against the citizens that are now
So
sitting
this
in the
is
jury box. That are gonna
this
have
is
to pay
also
You
and
never
this is also
mentioned that you
showing
actually
up.
possessed a firearm. You know that?
Holy
That's
shit!
correct.
Judge, I would move if you.
Dude, that complaint, Redsky, that complaint is a legal document, right? It's certified that everything he said is truthful. This motherfucker, under oath, just said he lied under oath. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, he was caught in 4K.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like, I've been I was talking with John about it, right? And so he saw the clip, right? Just the clip where it's like, when you put your hands up, he didn't shoot. And when you put your hands on your gun and you advance towards him and you aimed it at him, then he shot you, right? He goes, yeah. I'm like, and John's like, it's fucking done. What are we doing?
It's so clear cut. Holy fuck.
Well, you know what? I'll show you after we're done watching this. If you check out, like, obviously not everybody is going to watch the trial, right? But if you watch the trial, the prosecution has like torpedoed its own case, right? And there have been several times where it's happened so far. But if you're paying attention to the headlines around this, right? They're not talking about any of it. Every single fucking headline that I saw talking about this, except for I think maybe one or two, were all going on about how the witness was afraid to die. The witness just wanted to stop Kyle. The witness...
So that justifies him lying under oath?
Legitimately, and I'm not kidding, there were articles that were being published, right? And this is well after the defense attorney has completely eviscerated this motherfucker, right? Removed his fucking spine, okay? And these articles are coming out, and all they are talking about is the witness's statements to the prosecutor, right? This is the prosecution's own witness, okay? And his credibility was just thoroughly dismantled, right? Including statements that he told the prosecutor during his questioning, right? And I'm just going. It seems to me, and I don't like to call things because legitimately anything could happen, right? But it seems to me that what is going to happen is Kyle Rittenhouse is 100% going to walk, right? And I don't really want. I mean, it's just, it is so fucking obvious, okay? But only if you're watching the trial. So Kyle's gonna walk, okay? This guy is gonna cry big ass fucking crocodile tears all over CNN, right?
Oh, of course.
Oh, dude, you fucking know it. And they're going to talk about how Kyle was let free and the problems with our justice system and all this other bullshit and white supremacy and all this crap, right?
Dude, fucking Wolf Shitster is going to love this.
And then you're going to have these fucking assholes who are only going to focus on that. They're not going to pay attention to anything that happened at trial. This guy's entire testimony was completely dismantled. Like, completely fucking dismantled. And they're just running with the things he told the prosecutor.
He left that out of his complaint?
You then had, shortly thereafter.
But by the way, again, I know that we all saw it on video, but yes, it is very, very, very important that today this man admitted under oath that he was in possession of a firearm and had it aimed at Kyle, and Kyle only shot him after he aimed the gun and advanced on him. And actually, because I think it only happens with the prosecutor. This comes up so much later, we're not going to get into it. This guy says, and this is when the prosecution was asking questions. This guy was like, the reason why Kyle didn't shoot him when he had his hands up is because Kyle tried to shoot him, but the gun jammed. And then he re-racked the gun. And when Kyle went to re-rack, that's when he pulled his gun on him. Now, couple problems with that would be that there's literally no evidence that Kyle's gun ever jammed, right? Like, and they've gone through it, so it really doesn't make sense. But the other problem is in that same video, the same fucking video where you see this idiot get shot, right? Another person, right, is going at Kyle, and when Kyle points the gun at him, the guy puts his hands up, and Kyle doesn't shoot. Kyle lowers the gun. So it becomes really, 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 really interesting that this motherfucker, even though we can see on camera Kyle put the gun down when someone put their hands up, when this guy put his hands up, Kyle also put the gun down, but according to him, it's only because Kyle's gun jammed.
I don't know.
He is so blatantly dishonest. He is so fucking blatantly dishonest.
I think the face says
I
it
want
all.
to say
Oh, definitely.
And he just admitted to it
I'm gonna show
under
you what it
oath.
is.
Yep.
Civil lawsuit tanked.
You have now
Yep.
filed a lawsuit in federal court. Is that right?
That is correct.
Did you read that?
Yes, I did.
In that document, you again failed to mention that you possessed a firearm. Is that right?
Twice. Twice now, Redsky.
In these documents that you are filing with courts, you are leaving out the fact that you had possessed a firearm. When
He
this-
knows
when
he's
you were
caught.
shot.
He knows he's caught. Look
That's
at that.
correct.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. I hate how he turns and looks at the fucking jury.
He stops it pretty quick. Like, he forgets to do it at a certain point because he gets really flustered.
Good.
Oh my God.
And this is, so to be fair, this is your testimony today. And how this case turns out has an impact on your ability to try to collect your.
Going right to his motivations.
That's
That he has
correct.
a financial interest in this testimony.
If Rittenhouse is convicted, your chance of getting $10 million is better.
I'm not entirely sure how that plays out.
Yeah. See, dude. Look, here's the thing, right? You might not want to admit it, but the thing about having the jury is that's 12 people sitting there,
Yeah.
right? And they're normal people. So to a normal person, right? If you're suing for $10 million against the government because you're saying that they're the reasons why you got shot, okay? And this kid, okay, if he is acquitted, means he shot you in self-defense, meaning it was a justified shooting, right?
Yeah.
That would kind of mean that your lawsuit against the city is, I don't know, but
It's down the drain.
yeah, it's down the drain, that one. It's completely down the fucking drain. Now, he's here in court admitting that in two separate documents, he did not disclose that he had a firearm when this was happening, right? On two separate instances, after already showing that he lied to police when he said the gun fell out his waistband, right? Now you have just like a very simple question. To a normal person, yeah, it makes sense, right? And this motherfucker goes, I'm not really sure how any of that works. And then gives a little shit-eating grin, right?
Yep.
Buddy, remember where you fucking are. Jesus Christ. Yeah, oh my gosh, his face. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like
The
when you're
face
watching
says
this,
it all.
when
The
you're
face
like,
says it all.
is it wrong to say he has a punchable face?
Oh no, he
Okay.
totally does.
Right?
100%.
It doesn't play out well now.
Oh boy.
With his lawyer. Okay, fair enough. You're aware that if Mr. Rittenhouse is convicted, your chances of getting the $10 million are better.
I'm going to object, Your Honor. It's an asking answer. I don't think he's got it.
No, he didn't answer.
Judge,
Well, I sustained on the first round.
I would move 63.
Yeah, nice
Okay.
try by Binger.
Receive.
Good objection, but good to get that in front of the jury.
Yep. Now he doesn't look quite so honorable and clean.
So you,
Yep.
Oh, it's
were
not
It's
asked
a
even-
loss for him either way.
He may have-
Oh, totally.
May have demolished his civil suits
right?
out of hand.
That is correct.
All right, and there are, as far as I can tell, 3 instances in which you see, at least on that live stream, you see Mr. Rittenhouse. You agree with that?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Do you have them?
You spell his name, by the way, CHIRA.
I'm gonna skip ahead just a little bit here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh god,
And
the stream.
has-
Never mind.
and has
I really
During
can't.
that first contact, which we'll see.
There we go. Yeah, so this is Kyle, right? This video is filmed by this witness, right? the witness who was shot.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't defund the police because I was the one that got carried down. I don't think you understand what defund means. We're not asking for abolition yet. We're asking for social programs to be funded. So we don't end up with more redneck ass.
Yikes.
So I'm not entirely sure if that is the witness himself or the people that he is with, but given he's a little fucking communist, right? And we know that he lied about the gun that he was carrying illegally. We know he's lying under oath, and we know he's admitted to lying under oath, right? Yep. I think that the disgusting, dirty, lying little one-arm communist, right? Or one bicep communist.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be like a unicept? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Christ, right?
Oh, that's
the little fucking unicept fucking unicept communist here. Fucking, he's out there saying, we're not here to cause violence. We want social programs. Yeah, you're full of shit. You're a fucking filthy fucking communist.
Yeah, here's a very obvious argument against that. If you want social progress, then why the fuck are you burning a city down?
Dude, they're literally like the area that they're in.
Fuck.
Yeah, like there's no thought process going on here. They're
all brainlets.
He's not a brainlet. He's a violent, filthy fucking communist. He's retarded. Jesus, Redsky, there's a difference. They're like communists are only people that you can't call retarded without it being an offensive slur because they're legitimately retarded.
I kind of don't give a fuck.
No, Redsky. What do you mean you don't give a fuck?
Communists are retarded.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna. I noticed your character's a little red there, Redsky.
It's red for Republican.
Yeah, sure it is, Redsky. What's the ski for? Sounds very Russian.
Oh shit! But what if I'm a sleeper agent and you just reactivated everything?
Oh fuck! Fucking do me a favor, okay? If you're gonna kill anyone first, make it fucking Omewrecker. I fucking hate that.
Oh guy. No, yeah, for sure. Omewrecker's top on the list.
Yeah, if you're gonna turn traitor and take out the United States, just make sure Omewrecker's the one you take out first. If the United States is going down, that motherfucker does not get to survive.
No. He or Kai. Kai needs to go too.
Yeah, both of them. But only if you're a Russian sleeper agent.
Yeah, only.
This
is my fifth time tonight.
I don't like getting tear gas. Nobody likes being tear gas.
I understand what you guys are out here. There's a lot of fucking people from out of town last night. I'm not seeing as many people.
No, and like our whole goal here, they were gonna push y'all to us, have y'all get pissed off at us, and then wrap you guys the fuck up.
Right.
So that's
time that you saw him have contact with people who were carrying the woman, you had said?
Yes.
And now, to be fair, you didn't think he was doing work as an EMT properly, right?
In that instance? Yeah. No, I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that you thought he was doing it? How did you think he was doing it?
I hadn't even observed the defendant administer anything, so at that point...
You didn't see him threaten anybody, right?
No, I did not.
You didn't see him
so then why did you chase him?
No, I didn't.
Jesus.
Well, again, he denies ever tracing him. God. Which doesn't make any sense, okay? Like I said, he's not just a liar, he's a dumb liar. But also, he's a financially motivated, self-interested, retarded fucking communist, right? And because he's a retarded fucking communist, right, he's really, deep down, a greedy, filthy fucking capitalist, and he sees that he's got a magic fucking ticket to $10 million, and he don't want to lose it. Mm-hmm. So he's got to sit here, right? And people were pointing out, why is the prosecution, right? Why is the prosecutor because he called out this guy earlier when he was giving his testimony, and he was like, this guy said, like, I don't remember ever holding a gun or something like that, right?
Some bullshit, yeah.
Some really dumb bullshit. So the prosecutor, like, points it out, and like, here you are holding the gun, right? He goes, yes, that's correct, right? And he goes, and you're like, just what? Like, what? Like, he did he just like impugn you? You like fucking agreed that yes, you were wrong, but like, hey, oh my god, it didn't even end there, right? Because then this motherfucker talks about like how he has the gun, and the prosecutor's like, okay, and so do you have a permit for this gun or to like conceal and carry it? And he goes, yes, I have a permit. And the prosecutor's like, but it's an expired permit, yes? And he's like, yes, it is expired. I'm like,
oh my god.
And I'm going like, I think the thing is I don't think the prosecutor is like necessarily trying to damage.
No, but this dude is so self-destructive.
Well, no, I mean, like, I think the reason why the prosecutor is like not trying to stop any mention of the gun is because, I mean, think about it, right? He's suing the police, so he's suing the like fucking he's suing the city, right? For his injury. And if that's the case, that means he's suing the city that's currently paying the prosecutor that has him as a witness on the stand. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the prosecutor isn't going to let you lie on the fucking stand so that you can get $10 million fucking dollars, dude.
Yeah.
So like I mean, one thing I was thinking is like, yeah, Littlefinger and everything, it's a fun joke and all, but in reality, the prosecutor's got to like sit there and keep this fucking rat honest, or at least as honest as the prosecution can allow.
That is a hard job to do, I bet.
Meanwhile, this guy has every fucking reason to lie about what he was doing because it only makes his case against the city better.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. It's fucking beautiful.
Didn't see him raising his voice in an agitated manner or anything like that.
No, I did not.
And I know you said that you heard people say something along the lines of "Don't go to them." Do you help her out?
No, I do not.
Okay. Now later on, 3100. 3100. Later on, you see him walking. Would that be fair, right?
Sorry, I was eating something really quick there.
No,
so he's been like criticizing Kyle and saying like he was a fake EMT, and like that's one of the things that have really gone after Kyle on. But
yeah,
he has some basic training. I mean, it's not the best, but still, it's better than nothing, right? And I was like, if this motherfucker is literally like in a group of people and they're like saying like don't go to them, and he's just standing there filming, right? He went on this whole thing about how he's a medical professional and how he was there to help people, right? Meanwhile, somebody was injured, and there was a group of people saying, don't go to that group, and this little fucking rat was just sitting there filming it all. So his statements about going there to help people, right? They really don't match what he was doing when he had the opportunity to provide medical aid and chose not to. Especially when the person providing said medical aid were the fucking, quote unquote Boogaloo boys, Kyle and the other people there. And he was saying that they're not trained and they're not actual EMTs. So like that just makes him look like even more of a fucking scumbag.
As I said before, this whole situation is not going to look well for him either way.
No. He wanted the police defunded by taking the money for himself.
Well, I mean that's an option, but it's not a good one. It's not going to work out very well. But
I mean, look, honestly, that one makes sense to me. That one honestly makes sense.
Big hero helping, but doesn't help the person that he knows is going to refuse medical help.
Looks like the Boogaloo boys, the good old boys growing up. Got you right there. Got you right there.
So, again, right? This guy who saw Kyle earlier in the night identifies Kyle and calls him a boogaloo boy, right?
And why did he call Kyle a boogaloo boy?
Well, he later goes on to talk about boogaloo boys and the Proud Boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this witness sounds like he had every reason to not like Kyle.
But was Kyle even with those people?
Kyle was with the other militia dude bros standing around and shit.
He didn't come there with the intention of
no, they did
part of that.
I find it really fucking retarded that you got people going like, this 17-year-old should have known better to be on the street. I'm going like,
he's 17.
So what about all the fucking adults that are out there, right? They know better too, motherfucker.
They
right?
probably know better than Kyle.
They know better than the 17-year-old, yeah, right? Because they're older than fucking 17, right? But I find it fucking hilarious. I find it absolutely fucking hilarious. This motherfucker who's on the fucking stand right now is criticizing fucking Kyle because Kyle was possessing a firearm illegally, and he went to an area where there was conflict, right? And he was prepared to engage in violence. And then he did engage in violence or some stupid shit like that, right? And I'm like, this motherfucker, right, went to an area where he didn't live, right? Went there prepared for violence, okay? And then engaged in violence. I was like...
As went with pretty much all of the riots.
Well, I mean, and to top it all off, even when he says, I was there to provide aid... When he had the ability to provide medical aid to somebody, he never even spoke up.
No, he didn't.
It's ridiculous.
You want to know why? Because he wasn't there for medical aid.
Well, I mean, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Correct.
Natalie, go ahead.
On medics, you're good. You can go home.
So again, earlier, he heard Kyle out there not harassing anyone, not aiming his gun at anybody, not starting any fights, not seeking any type of conflict, and instead offering medical aid to people. Right? This guy says that alerted him to Kyle, right? And when you're watching the video, it's like there are so many people there that are armed with fucking guns, right? I find it absurd. I find it fucking absurd.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like this dude was there to fucking harass somebody, and Kyle was the person who seemed the easiest target.
He said repeatedly that he was streaming it for the ACLU. Well, you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if the ACLU hired a violent fucking revolutionary communist to go to a conflict zone. Okay. It's a little okay. Shouldn't say conflict zone. It means something else. But an area where there is a lot of civil unrest. Okay, like that area on that night, there was a lot of shit going down. Okay, that's all I mean. And they sent a violent fucking communist revolutionary to go out there and document it. Yeah, it would not surprise me if the ACLU is that brain damaged. God damn.
Fucking stupid.
And that's you, right?
Speaking? Yeah. That is correct.
So you say you can go home, you fucking stooge. Right?
Correct.
Okay. He didn't do anything.
Interesting.
No.
You didn't see him threaten anyone, did you?
No, I did not.
You didn't see him act aggressive toward anyone, did you?
No, I did not.
Wow.
Again, whether you agree that he's a medic or not.
Like you said, legal mindset.
Yep.
That is correct.
His own.
I mean,
that says it all.
Yeah, dude, he's on video following Kyle as Kyle is walking. Now, look, I don't mean to say he is stalking Kyle. I said Kyle is walking. He is following in the direction that Kyle is walking, filming him. And while Kyle is calling out, offering to provide medical aid, right? This little fucking creep, who also, as a trained medical professional, didn't provide medical aid when someone needed it, right? Is telling him to go home, you fucking stooge, right? And it's all very interesting. It's all very interesting.
It's pretty sus.
Very sus. Very fucking sus.
Very sus.
Own fucking video. Because these woke people have gotten way too comfortable.
Mr. Binger had asked you about this one, and this is the time that Mr. Rittenhouse is you videotaped him. That's not right there. Go ahead.
Hey, your job isn't to be in the streets. You guys stay on your property. That's why you got problems already with people.
So you see him pulling a dumpster out of the road, right?
Correct.
And you'd agree on normal situation, a dumpster's not supposed to be in the road?
In normal situations, yes.
And you hear somebody telling him, hey, that's not your job. You're not to do that, right?
That is correct.
He doesn't react to that person at all, does he?
No, he does not.
He doesn't threaten that person in any way?
This is smart because he's showing he's dealing with all kinds of people shouting at him, and he's being calm and he's being.
To be fair, he ignores that person, doesn't he?
I mean, it's a fair way of putting it.
Okay. And in terms of the next time you really see him is your contact with him on Sheridan Road after the shooting of Joseph Rosenbaum, right?
That's correct.
This should have come with a graphic content warning.
You were asked, were you armed with a firearm? And you said that you were, right? Mr. Bringer said, what do you bring? And you said, keys, wallet, whatever else, and a gun, right?
I did say that, yeah.
Kind of standard operating procedure
Just
for
now.
people in the summer of 2020?
Yeah.
Not just the summer of 2020.
Oh, so you had carried your firearm at times previous to that?
That's correct.
Illegally.
And you're doing that for personal protection, correct?
Correct.
Okay, here we go.
You're carrying it concealed, are you not?
That is correct.
It's unlawful for you to carry it concealed. Is that not true?
Unlawful?
Yeah, you can't carry it concealed.
Oh my God.
Legal conclusion.
CCW permit.
Now, here's the thing.
Why do you have to ask?
Dude, I'm telling you, this
He's
guy
so-
is...
Oh my God.
Here's the thing, right? This isn't like something new that's just come up, okay? Like, I want to say it's probably within the same hour as when the defense attorney is questioning him, right?
Yeah.
The prosecutor already talked about this, and he admitted that his permit was expired and that he was carrying the gun illegally.
Yeah, but
He's already admitted to this. Like, I
Oh
don't...
my God. Dude, is he like tripping on something that's like causing him to forget?
You know what I think it is? And you see it with like really smug and arrogant people sometimes. They don't realize just how much it turns literally everybody off. Okay? Nobody fucking likes it. Okay?
Yeah.
They feel like you're being condescending and you're a little smug, smart asshole. Okay? Redsky, this entire fucking time, that's the vibe I get off this guy.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm like, that's why I said punchable face. Like, dude, like, really, you want to? Like, incredibly fucking smug.
Except that he already kind of admitted to that earlier.
I know, but he doesn't know the legality
You
of
have
it.
to open carry. You have to have, you're talking about people with their guns out. You have to
That's what you were saying earlier, Nick.
out if you don't have a CCW permit, right?
That is correct.
And you didn't have a CCW permit, did you?
I did have a CCW
It
permit.
wasn't valid.
After the fact, yes, I found out that it was not.
Dude, like, this was already done with the prosecution. They already questioned him on this. There's no reason to, like, act this way again.
Do you feel like he's doing this to purposely drag it out and tire out the jury and the prosecutor and everybody?
No, this guy's an idiot. Like legitimately, Redsky, he's just really dumb. He knows, like, instinctively, hey, if I say this, they'll look at me like that, right? So I should not say that I was chasing him. No matter what, don't say I was chasing him. But again, communists are retarded. He can't think of like anything else he should say, but he just refuses to say that he was chasing him.
Yep.
And then he looks really dumb when he says, yes, I was walking. I was going the exact same direction as him, and I was going there because of him, but no, I was not chasing him. Like, you know, like literally it's describing the act of chasing somebody or following them while denying that it ever occurred. Like, it's the dumbest
God
shit.
fucking damn it.
Yeah, oh my God, dude. Like, it's... fuck.
This guy deserves to be in prison just for being stupid.
No, I have not.
Nailed it.
So you.
So like, you know, as far as like pointing out that the prosecution is not looking into this guy correctly, right? Mm-hmm. He's currently lied under oath on like several stages, right? If you want to argue that him filing the legal complaint and not disclosing the fact that he had a firearm when I believe it's something that he has to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fine. But you also have his statement to the police, which was a lie, right? You have a statement that he says under oath, which he then has to say isn't true, right? Like, the guy has perjured himself. You know, like, there's multiple instances you can point to him perjuring himself, right? He was illegally possessing a firearm, and they're not going to do anything about it, right? But they are going like balls to the fucking walls at Kyle.
You're carrying a gun for protection in your, if I have it right, back here, right?
That is correct.
And I'm motioning into my kind of my belt area.
Correct.
Now, your first contact with Mr. Rittenhouse, I think you had testified that you believed that he said to you that he was going to the police, or that he was working with the
If you want to teach a class on how to cross a key witness, I mean, sure, Fisi is doing
right here.
Magnificent job.
This is a master class right here.
Which is the first statement you gave to law enforcement, right?
Correct.
I like the class.
You told law enforcement, I heard the guy say, quote, that he pulled the gun on me first, unquote. Right?
That is correct.
So you never say to the police during your interview, he told me he was working with you guys.
Mm.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oops.
So when you make contact with Mr. Rittenhouse,
He's looking slimy.
tell me if this is fair. And I'm not, Mr. Binger's asked witnesses to do this, so I'm going to ask you to do the same. Probably watched videos, you've probably seen all this. I'm asking you to put yourself back there at that time. Okay?
That was nice.
You know shots are fired, right?
Correct.
Okay. And the only information that you have is Mr. Rittenhouse saying, according to you, he pulled the gun on me first, right?
Correct.
Ooh.
And based on that, you believe there's an active shooter.
Not solely on that, but yes.
You don't have any information, correct?
I had minimal information.
And in fact, what he says to you was, I'm going to the police.
Oh.
That is correct.
And he's running towards the police, isn't he?
That is correct.
Okay. So what you, and tell me if this is right. You have no idea what happened with Mr. Rosenbaum.
I'm apart from, no.
I'm just
No.
on that day.
Correct.
And
you just transitioned from today in hindsight to on that day very seamlessly. That was good.
He tells you he's running. And he tells you, I'm, whatever he tells you, I'm going to the police, or what you think is, he pulled the gun first, and he's running away from you, right? He's running north on Sheridan Road. Yeah.
Correct.
And he's running away from where you're standing. True?
Correct.
You at that
He's
point
retreating.
He's got him into a good
pull
rhythm.
a firearm out from your belt and began to chase him. True?
That is not true.
I didn't chase him. I was
Yeah, so this is where they get like really just into the fucking chasing shit, and it goes on for like an absurd.
So
amount
that
of
it
time.
basically starts turning to like semantics and stuff.
Like he refuses to call it chasing.
Oh my god. Basically, it's just like, oh no, like I perceived it a different way, so it's factually incorrect. Is that kind of how it is?
I like. But he literally defines the act of following / chasing somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
He literally describes it, and then says, "But I wasn't chasing him." Like it.
Yeah. So basically, what he's trying to argue is he perceives it as not chasing, even though it fucking is.
I mean.
Because that's what it sounds like, at least.
All right, so let's.
I'm trying to make sense of this, Crow. This is so fucking crazy.
Okay. So look, honestly, all this stuff is fun, right? Like all this stuff is like really fun. But this is the crux of the entire case, and it's this clip right here. Now, remember, he's not in court over whether or not this fucking little scumbag is a fucking filthy ass communist, right? Because, like, obviously he's a filthy fucking communist. No, we're in court whether or not Kyle acted in self-defense. And since this is the man he shot, it's whether or not he believed that this individual was intending to cause him harm. Okay? Listen to what he says.
It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him, advanced on him, with your gun, now your hands down, pointed at him, that he fired, right?
Correct.
Oh shit! That's it. Directed verdict on all the murder charges.
It's like, dude,
case fucking closed.
Like even like fucking Kyle understands what's going on there, right? Like,
yeah,
it's so fucking like it's
God
so obvious,
damn it,
right? Like, what are you doing?
Holy fuck!
Dude, like this was absolutely fucking just
It's a fucking train wreck.
No, it gets even better.
Kyle knows.
It gets even better.
Directed verdict on the murder charges.
He just exhaled. Kyle he looks like he's gonna cry.
How do you not acquit after that?
Dude, that's the best part. The prosecution, this motherfucker's just face palming. Like, because what do you do?
It's literally what everybody's feeling right now.
Now, look, I don't want to get further into it, but watch Rekida's stream if you want to see the entire cross, because it's amazing. Like, it's really good, because there's another point, right? God fucking damn. You gotta watch. You have to watch Rekida's stream. You have to see the entire cross-examination of that guy. It's insane just how fucking dishonest he is. That was the best part? Yeah. I mean, really?
Yep.
That, or when he brings up that his ex-roommate took a photo with him in the hospital and says that the roommate put on Twitter that this guy's only regret was not unloading his entire clip into Kyle. And I'm like,
oh my God.
Like, oh no. Like, oh no. You can't.
What?
Yeah.
And they get mad when we call Antifa and other organizations like this terrorist organizations. Holy shit.
Now, we'll go through everything. Oh gosh, that just changed right away. There was a New York Times article that was pretty good. In terms of like just explaining that, even based on his testimony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even based on his own testimony, it just promotes self-defense. Nothing has dissuaded self-defense. In fact, when it all ended, before this guy left, the prosecution like really tried to get him to say, so in your point of view, and it's like, it doesn't matter. It's Kyle's point of view that matters. If he thinks this guy's going to kill him, right?
Yeah.
And when you put your hands up, he puts his gun down. and then you go and aim your gun at him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. Gage Grosskreutz, so that's the guy, says that in this moment he had his hands up and Kyle Rittenhouse re-racked his weapon. In my mind, it meant that the defendant pulled the trigger while my hands were in the air, but the gun didn't fire. I inferred that the defendant wasn't accepting my surrender. Right? And I'm going, you know, at the time, Gage Grosskreutz had a pistol in one hand, a cell phone in the other. His side was never trying to kill the defendant. This was minutes after Joseph Rosenbaum was shot and killed, seconds after Anthony Huber, right?
Mm-hmm.
This part here, why did he give chase to Rittenhouse with a gun and had no idea what just happened in the first place? Hear gunshot, see suspect fleeing. Ask swing suspect who shot someone, keeps fleeing. This person here, right? Okay? We talked. Yeah. Remember I was saying, these motherfuckers are not going to pay attention to the trial at all, right? They're going to run to fucking Twitter and see what's being said on Twitter. And they're just going to repeat it. Because this guy right here just said something that's blatantly fucking false, right? Hear gunshot, see suspect fleeing. He didn't know Kyle was the suspect, right? And then he goes like, ask swing suspect if he shot someone, and he goes, keeps fleeing. Like, that didn't happen either. Kyle said he was going to the cops. Like, God damn. But this is the type of individual, right? Right? What is this? They betray that there was no valid purpose to carry a firearm that day since Gage was wrong to carry, and so is Kyle. Kyle was criminally wrong for shooting people. Like I said.
If it's in self-defense.
Like,
wait, what? What does that mean? Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, this is the problem. People see Twitter as a news source now.
Well, let's talk about these headlines, right? USA Today, Assistant District Attorney Thomas Binger asked why Gage Grosskreutz didn't shoot instead. It's not the kind of person I am, Grosskreutz said. Not the kind of person I want to become. This guy, right? The gun that he denies ever having pulled on Kyle, right? Which turns out he did, and he admits to doing it, okay? Had a bullet loaded in the fucking chamber. Why the fuck is USA Today running that as their fucking headline?
Because they're
51 minutes ago. like,
oh my God.
51 minutes ago, USA Today.
Dude, honestly, they're all political puppets. Let's be honest. They're all fucking political
But then you have the New York Times, right? And I don't know necessarily what is stated in this article, but it's at least a fair headline. Gage Grosskreutz, the only person who survived being shot by Kyle Rittenhouse in Kenosha, Wisconsin, testified for several hours on Monday. His account underscored the challenge prosecutors face in disproving Rittenhouse's self-defense claim. I mean, like, look, it's certainly not saying Kyle's a hero. Go Kyle, right? It's certainly not saying Kyle's innocent, but it's at least being fair, right? It's from the New York Times. And then you have this from the USA Today, right?
Doesn't USA Today run like a kind of a magazine that's tabloidish?
I mean, like, maybe. Oh, and then you have Fox News, right? Fox News fake news, right? But they're the only ones who are saying it. Kyle Rittenhouse, trial. Shooting victim Gage Grosskreutz says he was pointing his gun at young man. Like, come on.
I mean, you know, Fox News might not be right on everything, but they're right about that. Oh, fuck.
I mean, like, if I go through that forever, okay? If I go through that forever, it'll drive me nuts. It will absolutely drive me nuts.
It's infuriating.
Well, I mean...
Because especially with, like, these news outlets, it's like people who work for them have to watch the fucking trial to get the facts straight. But they're just running with
they don't care.
Pulling it out of... Yeah, exactly. And they're pulling shit out of their ass.
It's like I said, you have people that are on Twitter talking about this trial who are not watching a single part of it. And they're going only off of what people are saying on social media and what these fucking outlets are saying, but more specifically, what the headlines are saying. And they're just repeating them, right? Mm-hmm. This guy certainly said a lot of things about it. He's like super peaceful. He didn't want to cause any harm. but also, right, he's a violent revolutionary communist. You know, one of the things that people don't seem to understand about communism is that there's a certain step of communism that needs to take place, okay? And it's the step that I like to call, give me all your things or I'm going to fucking murder you, right?
Look
and
at the fucking
this
communist
idea.
revolution in China. I mean, holy shit. Why is communism even considered like an ideal form of society after we've seen it fail countless times?
Because communism goes on to this. Well, like, look, it's appealing, right? Like, that's why it is appealing. It's appealing to people who are very. Well, look, you know, they wouldn't like me saying this, but it's appealing to people who are very fucking low educated, right? And like low education, I don't mean that, you know, you didn't go to college or anything. You can be very highly educated and not go to fucking college. I mean you're low educated because you're so fucking stupid that even though it's been tried countless fucking times and it consistently fails, and it always fails with like violence, like excessive amounts of violence, right? And just outright fucking depravity.
Violations of human rights.
Well, and you know what's the worst part? Because then they go, what about capitalism? And you go like,
I prefer capitalism.
It's like I'd still fucking prefer capitalism, right? Even if their interpretation of capitalism was accurate, it's still better than the actual truth of communism.
Even in concept, you think about it, communism basically, it's like enabling people who are lazy because, you know, equal everything or whatever. But with capitalism, it pushes people to be better.
Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, they both have their flaws. They both have their flaws, 100%.
Yeah,
but look, capitalism has literally lifted far more people out of poverty, like than communism has ever done the same thing.
Capitalism has proven to actually like build functional societies.
Well, I mean, look, they try to point to China and say, well, China's a communist country. You go like, well, true.
Look at Mao Zedong.
Well, I mean, like, it's true in a sense, but their market is run more like a free capitalist market.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they believe in private property rights, which is completely antithetical to communism, right? But that's the thing. When they started acknowledging private property rights, all of a sudden, you know, China started to just like take off economically. Right now, like, you know, you want to point to other things that they do, sure. They're also incredibly inhumane, but that's more related to their, you know, the whole communist angle.
Yeah, China's like a combo of both. But if you really want a good example of communism, look at fucking Mao Zedong.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that was like the start of it, right? That's like true fucking communism. What you have now is more like a quasi-communistic dictatorship sort of thing. But in reality, it's their economy is not really communist at all. Now, like fucking this whole thing when it comes to like communism and everything, it necessarily talks about a stage, which is the violent revolution, right? Where you overthrow they call them proletariats or whatever, right? Whatever. Or was it the bourgeoisie? God damn it! I don't really care about the Marxist language. Look, it's where you take all the stuff from the rich people, right? All the stuff from the wealthy people. But the problem is, even the fucking communists today are very dishonest, and they're all self-interested, right? So when it comes to taking the money, it's not taking the money and giving it to people who need it more. It's like, I'm going to take the money and give it to me because I need it more. Right? These people are fucking selfish.
It's mine.
Yeah. They're the victims, so they deserve all of it.
Here's another reason why communism will never work is because of human greed.
Oh, 100%. That's usually why it fails. But see, the communists fail to admit something that every single capitalist is perfectly happy to admit, and we'll say it's a problem that needs to be solved. You know what that is, Redsky?
What?
Corruption.
Yep.
Corruption exists in every single form of government, and in every type of.
It's inevitable.
In any type of economy, there will be corruption. Someone will always seek to press their fingers on the scale, but communists and fucking socialists and shit, they deny the idea that corruption can exist in their perfect fucking utopia.
And if anybody tries to call it out, they get silenced because it's blasphemous to ever acknowledge that there could be corruption in a communist society.
Well, right? That's what I mean. There's always going to be some type of corruption. We should seek to get rid of said corruption, or at least minimize it to the best of our ability, right? When it comes to the communists, though, they're like, we have to just end capitalism because capitalism is corruption and exploitation. And it's like, so is communism. So is literally anything.
Yeah.
But if they're like if they want to take out like our you know like our systems and everything, like this little fucking freak show, like I just look at it and I go, I can admit the faults in the system that I prefer, right? And I think we should do something about those flaws and faults. You guys want to just completely replace it with something entirely different, and you're telling everyone when they do it, they'll poop fucking rainbows. Like, holy shit, yeah, like it's never gonna fucking work. Capitalism just it's the right way. Fucking communism for the little fucking freaks like this little jackass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad he lost his fucking bicep, the unicep little bitch.
Heck, I'm mad he didn't even lose the other one.
Oh. I wanted to talk a little about the Gus Johnson stuff.
Yeah, I actually don't know a lot about that.
Well, I didn't have too much time to research into it, and I don't want to give a bad take on it because I really don't know too much. But to my understanding, the Gus Johnson thing, Gus Johnson is a YouTuber, millions of subscribers. He's got I guess he's like a comedy guy. I think Steve's a fan of his, or was telling me.
Yeah, I do know that he's a YouTube comedian.
Yeah. I mean, like, someone showed me like one of his skits, and I mean, like, it wasn't bad or anything, but like, there's a situation that happened, and essentially, sometime back, him and the girl that he was with, they agreed that they would get an abortion, right? She says that he pushed her to do it, and he's, it sounds like a little bit fucking scummy if it's true, right? But anyways, they go to do the abortion. They decide not to do the abortion. And then she has a miscarriage due to some like really fucked up doctor who I guess like really botched whatever they were supposed to do. And so that leads to her becoming really injured and needing a lot of care. And while she's injured and crying and shit, this motherfucker is streaming while he's opening up Pokemon cards and telling everyone that she's doing fine.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, look,
that's pretty shitty.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's really shitty, but like,
unless he was like saying that because he just didn't want people asking anymore.
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
Cherry. We'll watch Liz Cat's video next. Like in terms of whether or not Gus Johnson is a shitty human being, I got no fucking clue. It sounds like he doesn't actually love this girl, and that he didn't love her at the time either, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's just what it sounds like to me. She got really injured, and he was more concerned with streaming and opening up Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. Like that's how I would treat somebody if I was completely indifferent to them. Not someone that I hated, right? And not someone that I loved, but was just indifferent to.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather fucking stream myself opening up definitely Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think the reason it's so shitty is the fact that it's someone he was in a relationship with.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it is. Like the whole thing where she's accusing him of pushing her to get the abortion and everything. Yeah, it's don't get me wrong, it's fucking scummy and everything. Mm-hmm. But I'm not entirely sure how I really feel because
wait.
Huh?
I heard that the reason they got the abortion is because the pregnancy was developing in her fallopian tubes rather than her uterus.
Yeah, look.
Which can kill her.
Yeah, originally they were going to do an abortion. She says that he pushed her to get one. But then later she got talked out of doing it. But then something happened at the doctor's and it was botched and there's a whole bunch of like complications and shit, right? But
so it's not necessarily like his fault.
Well, no. Like again, him pushing her to get an abortion. turns out it actually would have been good for her to do it. It actually would have been good for her to do it. But in terms of like, do I think that makes him an awful person? It doesn't sit right with me that a dude is trying to press his girl to, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, I also think about him like, it's really shitty when a chick goes ahead and gets an abortion without telling the dude.
That's true.
Yeah, like, look, I'm just saying, I don't think that when it comes to that type of conversation, it's a very equal conversation. Like, it really isn't. I think dudes get kind of like fucked on that angle pretty goddamn hard because, well, women can argue that, they're not the ones who have to carry the baby. Yeah, bitch, but the moment you give birth to it, you've got that guy locked down for 18 years. He's giving you money.
I mean, well,
he's giving you money for 18 years.
Well, yeah.
I like realistically though, you're getting child support at least, unless he's a total fucking deadbeat, in which case that's on you for fucking him, you dumb bitch. But you didn't think I was going to do that, did you?
I did not expect you to say that.
But like, but like in reality though,
I have heard instances though of women or just girls poking holes in the condom with the guy not knowing to purposely get themselves pregnant to try to lock the guy down, and then when they leave, they bitch about the child, and it's like,
yeah, I mean, like the thing is, women can do that to men, right? They absolutely can. Men really have no actual recourse other than to just like get up and leave, right? But in that case, you're a fucking deadbeat and you're basically just abandoning your life, right? Because otherwise, because otherwise they're going to come after you in the courts. And in terms of like how they will go about getting the child support out of you, they'll garnish your wages. So if you even go to work at a fucking Walmart, they'll take a portion of that paycheck to pay for your kid. So like, look, for a guy, if he has a one night stand, he gets no say in whatever happens after that, right? If she's pregnant, she gets to choose to abort it. So if the dude's against abortions, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter, right? If she chooses to keep it and he doesn't want a kid, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter, right? He's locked down no matter what. Whether he wants the kid or doesn't want the kid, it doesn't matter. He has literally no choice in it. So I sit there and I go like, this girl's giving me this whole story about how he pressured her and everything. And I'm just going like, I don't know how to feel about it. Because
from what I was told too, I think she never actually named him at first. Like people were pushing her to say something. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I was told, is that she never actually name dropped him, but people connected the dots.
Yeah, look, I don't necessarily think that it's wrong for her to talk about it. Like, it is her personal experience, Yeah. She's not accusing him of like a heinous crime or anything like that, just being a shitty person, which, I mean, I think there's some evidence of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know, man. Like this I was talking to Orr about it, and that was basically where it came down. Is like, guys really have no fucking say when it comes to this sort of thing. We really fucking don't. If she told him, no, I'm having the baby, and he goes, I'm going to leave you, she would just say, okay, yeah, fucking do it. Like, okay, can you imagine that? This motherfucker, 1 million fucking subscribers, how much money he's taking in? That dude, you know how much money you'd be paying that girl?
Oh my god.
Right?
She'd be very well off.
I'll
leave it at that.
Yeah. Dude, there's that story about that one chick, fucking nailed the basketball player, right? The moment she gets pregnant, divorces him, takes all his money.
Ugh.
Yep.
That's dirty.
Oh, dude, she's getting like hundreds of thousands of dollars in alimony or something like that every month, or it's just like, it's a ridiculous sum of money.
That
right?
Is, yeah.
For being married to the guy for like a year, less than that. Dude, it's nuts. I like these people, like, you know what? We can talk about it until we're blue in the face. I just mean, like, it's not a fair system, but I don't think there is a way of making it fair. It's pretty stupid that the guy gets zero say in it. It is, but like, there's really no way of making it make any sense, because here's the thing, right? Let's say she wants to get an abortion, but the dude's just taken off to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
She can't get one. What, like, you know what I mean?
Damn.
Like he led the fucking country. Like, again, the system is inherently unfair, but I don't see there being a better system at all. Like, I don't think that you can put together anything that would be necessarily fair. Risky, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to look more into the situation, because obviously, like, the takes that we're giving are based off of very, very minimal information. But from what I'm being told, and like from what I know, he isn't as bad as people are putting him out to be. I don't know if that's too nuclear or not, but
look, let's just agree that, you know, women have it too easy, and we should probably think about making things more like they were back in the 1800s.
Okay, Crow. Okay. I know that I'm just a co-host, but I think that's a bit based.
But just a bit. Like, the Quartering is fighting with Keith Olbermann?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy.
Who was wait, Keith Olbermann, he was a part of something important.
I don't know who this Keith Olbermann is, but when I hear that the Quartering is fighting with someone on Twitter, I just can't help but shake my head a little bit.
Yeah.
He's been doing that a lot.
What the fuck?
Are you looking through it right now?
I gotta show you this.
Oh, God.
Because I was going through Keith Olbermann's thing, and I was like, okay, I promise we'll play the Liz Cat video right after this. Okay, I promise you all.
Yeah.
But I was going through his Twitter account because I was like, what? I know who this Keith Olbermann guy is. His name's come up before.
Oh God, well, he retweeted AOC. That's
no, okay. No, that's why I stopped here, because you have to see this. This shit is hilarious. Okay. Any anime fans out there, the creativity of my team is off the hook. They did Attack on Titans. They did a scene from fucking Attack on Titans. Okay?
Oh, no.
And I am not even fucking kidding. I've got to see what this shit was.
Oh no.
Right? Like, dude.
What?
I need to know whatever the fuck that what this shit was about. Okay? What they fucking mean. But like, now they're like sitting there going like, he threatened to murder us. He threatened to kill us. Like, I'm sitting there going like, he tweeted out a video of
he actually?
Attack on Titan.
What?
This thing is nuts. And like this is sick behavior from Rep Paul Gosard. He tweeted out the video showing him killing Rep Ocasio-Cortez from both. This is literally a scene from Attack on Titan.
Wait, how did they twist that?
They just put people's faces on the characters.
Oh my God.
That's all it is. God damn.
Oh.
Like I think that I think this is the God damn it, I'm forgetting the name of it. Ah, man. Dr. Paul Gosar. That's right.
Is this like a reference, like this tweet or whatever? Is this like something about like January 6th? Or like in reference to it? Because whenever I hear like, oh, they're threatening to kill Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, like that's, my mind instantly goes to that, because she milked the hell out of that situation.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
What?
They flagged the tweet for hateful content.
Oh,
you've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay. I want to see him literally rip her fucking skull in half. I want to see something so fucking graphic it gets me banned from YouTube. It better be a fucking game ender. Without copyrighted music, you asshole. Okay, it's literally the anime opening. That's all it is! It's a parody opening of Attack on Titan! And they did the music and everything. And this is the thing where it says he did a video of him killing her or something. Let me turn off the volume.
What the fuck?
Okay. You see what I mean? They literally just put the person's face on a Titan. That's him killing her, guys. It's totally graphic and real.
Oh my god.
He's literally
Dude,
planning to turn Rep Ocasio-Cortez into a Titan, okay? And then he's going to use the fucking super blade thingies and chop her neck off. We must stop. We must stop. Rep Paul Gosar from turning Ocasio-Cortez into a fucking Titan and chopping her neck. This is what they're freaking out about. They call this hateful content. Oh no! Why is this upsetting to anybody?
He should be arrested for a hate crime.
I mean,
oh,
dude,
God. These people suck, dude.
Dude,
oh
you
God.
have to suck to do that shit. You have to legitimately suck to do this shit.
Dude, this is like the time some random spurg on Twitter tried to flag my content or flag my fucking account down for hate speech when I made a joke about the whole, like, remember when the racist stuff was happening with the World Cup or whatever, where London didn't make the goal or whatever, and then people were freaking out and like shouting slurs, and then there were people tweeting about like, oh, like we have to stay safe and protect people from being raped tonight or whatever. Do you remember that? Back over the summer?
I think I remember it.
Yeah, so I made a fucking joke. I was like, well, when the ball doesn't eat, the whammon get beat. And then somebody replied and they're like, I'm reporting this for hate speech. These people are so milquetoast.
This
reminds me of that. Oh my god, people suck.
Like, you know, I realized these guys, like, when they start freaking out, they call this shit like hateful content, and they're saying like, he did a video killing her. These people are fucking insane. Like, they cannot stand the idea of somebody making fun of them. No, but like, they're making fun of her. They're literally making fun of her.
You can make fun of any. Aren't these the same people who defended Kathy Griffin for holding up like a mutilated head of Donald Trump back in like 2016?
Yeah, like I think people have already tweeted that photo at AOC and the fucking other asshole that's talking about this shit.
Oh my god. They should delete their accounts. I don't know what else to say. They should delete their fucking accounts.
I'm just like, what am I? This is like supposed to be like a fucking
it's a
like,
meme.
It's literally it's literally
just a meme.
And all it is them putting her face onto a Titan and putting his face onto one of the characters that kills it. That's your big.
It's so funny.
Look! He's going after Biden. He's going after Biden now.
Not creepy Uncle Joe. Oh,
look.
Oh.
They sat there saying, like, you know what? I'm surprised. I'm legitimately surprised that these little bastards didn't go out and start shrieking that fucking Rep Gosar threatened to kill the president.
Yeah, I don't know. The people getting mad about this tweet are the same people who would support like a fucking somebody tweeting out a meme about like an ISIS beheading, but it's like, I don't know, like Mitch McConnell or somebody put on the video instead. I don't know, dude. These people just fucking suck. They need to delete their accounts and just, you know.
Oh, dude, 100%. All right, so Liz Katz.
Another person who sucks.
I really don't know anything about her.
She's dating she's dating. I don't think she's married to H2O. I'm gonna say she's dating H2O Delirious.
I think H2O Delirious is dating the two things growing out of her chest area.
Yeah, and she admits they're fake in the video too, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's funny. That's great.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Liz Katz, and I'm annoyed that
I am not listening to this fucking video. You can, that's her voice?
Send.
That's her fucking voice.
Thank God, send you here.
Jesus
You
Christ,
can help
listen
us
to this
make
shit.
sense of this woman.
be here right now.
Well,
here in front of the
wait, why is this
camera.
so loud? Oh my god. What the fuck is happening?
It's not
Dude,
loud
it's
for
not,
me.
it's not even that loud. What the fuck?
Oh, it's because I have your stream playing in the background. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is that?
What are you doing right now?
I don't know. I'm doing a lot. So basically, what happened is TJB had a live stream. I jumped in. I brought Louie into the call. I brought John into the call. Delirious showed up. Ohm showed up. Liz Cat showed up. Then her video dropped, and we all went over it. And now John's going over the thing on his channel now. So,
oh shit, yeah.
Bunch of fuck shit is just dude. I haven't even gotten like a chance to breathe. So here I am.
John
Now.
is streaming right now? I gotta go say hi.
Yeah, John's streaming. He just started.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Ah, did he now?
Yeah, he just started. This is impromptu, obviously, because he's going over Liz Kat's video.
Dang.
I'm just calling him betrayer.
What?
Because that bastard wasn't like he's streaming on his own channel. I never see John anymore.
Yeah, well, this came like randomly. Like I even asked him like when we were done. I was like, "Wait, really?" Because he's like, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be streaming," and I'm like, "Wait, really?" He's like, "Yeah, why not?" And I'm like,
"Yeah." He posted the StreamYard in the group chat, and I was like, "Oh, that's."
If anything, though, he was gonna do this at 10:45, so we pushed it back 30 minutes, probably because he realized you were streaming.
Well, if John's streaming about this,
I think it might be just like
I'm probably gonna hop in there just to recap because we were like we were all there talking.
Well, so like as far as like this video goes, because I don't think I'm capable of sitting through listening.
TLDR is that okay? Apparently, Liz doxed some people in this, and that's not cool.
I can't show that on screen.
I think. Yeah.
Apparently, well, it's like subjective doxing, so it's like I don't know. Like some people are okay with it.
We've already
some
done
people
enough
aren't.
stuff that might get this fucking stream taken down, so we probably don't want to risk it even more.
What else? She admits that Delirious has alt accounts and was doing retarded stuff, and Delirious's accounts got like taken down for banabating and harassment and shit like that. So, because he was like promoting like Ohm's doxes, like on his, but that's not true because like doesn't that happen to like you? Like hasn't that happened to you before in those accounts? Like they've stayed up. So,
well, I mean, look, I honestly don't know how you would handle it because I just don't know the amount of followers his account has. I assume that it would have taken something pretty dramatic to get his account taken down when it was like what million, like 3 million or 5
isn't
million
Ohmwrecker? Sorry to interrupt, but like, isn't Ohmwrecker saying that like he was the reason those accounts got taken down or whatever?
I don't
know. He's like claiming that the people at Twitter or whatever, which isn't true.
He's
but,
claiming no. To my understanding, he's claiming that Delirious, right, has been running these alt accounts. Okay, he's been using those alt accounts to harass these girls, and Twitter confirmed to him that the reason why he was banned was because he was using those alt accounts to harass those girls. That's what he's claiming, but he doesn't have literally anything to support that.
Fucking believe him, dude. Right.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like, there's no way Twitter would go out and disclose that information to some random fucking individual.
Yeah.
And any online.
Oh god, but her voice is just so annoying.
She's a bimbo.
She is a bimbo.
Yeah, I'm giving this one to John. Fucking John Swan. John Tron. John the Quiet Bounty Hunters guy. Yeah, that John. I said, like, John can cover this one. I don't want to listen to this bitch talk. Like, I like, how does this not annoy the shit out of you guys?
Yeah, I don't know. I tuned out because I tuned into TJ's stream a little bit, but like once I started playing the video, I just, dude, her voice is.
I went to shower.
I know, right?
I went to
But,
shower like for 11 minutes on it.
Okay, but like Sen, right? Isn't this not like the most annoying fucking voice you've ever heard?
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I've heard worse, honestly. I date a lot of blondes, so.
Oh.
Well, I know one thing. Sen would probably smash.
Of course.
No, Sen would fucking smash the shit out of that.
Of course.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
God.
He shouldn't,
I
but
know,
he would.
but I would.
But he would. Yeah, there you go, Sen.
Sen probably smashes a lot of people. He shouldn't.
Yeah. You don't know the half of it, buddy.
Oh, I know, I know.
But I never tangle myself up the way Steve does. To be fair.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Steve's trying.
You know what it is? It's because Steve eventually shows too much like sympathy, and I don't.
Okay. So real quick,
Just to
get back onto this because we got to talk about Kai.
Ooga booga.
Yeah,
I will hand that to my man Redsky. He can handle it. I have to go to the John.
Do I really?
Yeah, do you think, buddy?
Do I have to toss the bananas tonight?
Yes, you got to toss the bananas. Ooga. Okay, but like my final thing on this is just the only thing I found interesting that somebody told me was in this video is she reveals one of the accusers named Sarah is a Twitter account called Vixen Rex. Yeah, the one that she had called out publicly already. And I mean, it is interesting in the sense that if that's true, Sarah's story doesn't it doesn't make any sense if she was saying that she was 20 in 2015, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be very, 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 very important information. So I guess like there's that, but I don't know how she is putting it together. I'll talk to John after he does his stream.
I'm probably gonna join after this too. So.
Yeah, like I want to go over there and talk to him a little bit.
Let's migrate.
Well, let's talk about Kai really quick before we do that.
Yeah, no, we got a dunk on the monkey man.
Okay, so Kai Weiss, right? I've seen people do really stupid shit. This guy's talking about Kai, and he literally put Omnia as the thumbnail. This man here, Tom Dark.
Let's be fair though. Let's be fair. Omnia did insert herself a little bit, but then when she realized how stupid it was, she pulled herself out.
Oh, is this another channel for Turkey Tom?
Oh, dude, yeah, you don't know Tom Dark?
I didn't.
Dude, it's great.
I didn't know. No, I had no clue. Subscribe and turning on the notifications.
No, because Tom Dark is basically Turkey Tom's second channel where he does more kind of like personal, authentic gameplay commentary. It's not his like well-researched like documentary and stuff. It's really interesting. He talks about some really cool stuff on there.
Oh, like I you know what? I'll actually check out the channel because I didn't know that he had a channel like this, and that actually sounds a little bit more fun.
Oh no, it's a good time. I enjoy his videos.
I love that this fucker put Omnia as the thumbnail for his Kai Weiss video.
I mean, to be honest,
that's classy.
They're two destructive peas in a pod. That's what they are.
Okay, Harley, same thing. Both of them are just Omnia. Like, this is, I think it's fucking brilliant. I don't think people actually know what Kai's like avatar is, so they just used Omnia.
Well, here's the thing. I think because Kai would use like white people as his Twitter profile. Like recently he changed it or whatever. But like before it was like white people.
Oh, I know he did like the fucking Pokemon
and he did
trainer.
it to like race bait. So then when people would make fun of him, he'd be like, I'm black. God, he should fucking.
Oh, look, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
hate him.
It wouldn't surprise me he acts like that.
Dude, he fucking sucks. I hate him.
So this beef with Akumu, I have no clue what it was about. I literally have no clue. There are people telling me that, oh, this Akumu guy is cringe as shit. Oh, Akumu
I still don't know who Akumu is.
I have no clue who this guy is, right?
I just heard Kai flagged a person under 1K and is trying to justify it as, oh, I don't like him.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was it, though.
Oh, my God.
And I'm sitting there, and, like, there are people having, like, these serious discussions about what Kai did wrong. And I'm going, what are you doing? And why are you even pretending this needs to be debated or discussed? He openly said why he did it. It had nothing to do with copyright. He argued with people for over a day about it. And then later said it was about copyright. Like, why would anybody pretend like that individual should be taken seriously? I just don't get it. Okay, I do not get it. Okay, there's no reason to pretend what he said. What?
So people in chat are saying that Akumu is a troll.
Well,
No.
Well, you know what? Then he wins.
Dude, that makes it even worse for Kai. He literally ended himself over a fucking troll. Oh, this is great.
I mean, look, it's embarrassing.
Dude, he's a fucking lol cow.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I never took this dude seriously. Like, I didn't even know who this dude was until like 4 months ago when he started going ooga booga over Sen saying he chimped out over a debate, which he did do. And then he starts calling people racist.
Okay, so
oh my god, dude.
So he has this beef with Akuma, like all that shit happened. And then all of a sudden he's gonna debate John Swan. And I was like, I was really confused how that got set up, but I was going, there's no way John Swan can fuck this one up.
Oh
right?
no, it's impossible.
It's really impossible. Like
dude, I think Angry Slug would be able to debate fucking Kai and win.
This is not difficult. Kai has an indefensible position here, right? And that's assuming you are going to give his complete fucking 180 on why he did the strike, and you're going to take it seriously. Even that, it's not defensible, right? So like, there's no way John Swan can fuck it up. John Swan goes out and just slaps the shit out of Kai, and then later Kai's on Twitter. And he's just like bitching at he like quote tweets John Swan and like brings up Dream, and I'm like, dude, everybody's already ragged this shit. Like everybody's already dragged John Swan like fucking crazy. This is about you, and your deflection doesn't fucking work.
He needs to delete.
I
won't put any words behind what I just said, any other words, but he does need to delete.
Well,
whether that be his Twitter or other stuff, like that's up for interpretation.
Well, like he deleted his YouTube channel, he's deleted his Twitter account, he's got a new Twitter account that's privated. I'm like, my guy. Right? What is your fucking deal? Like, maybe he's just done with YouTube.
Toast. He's a soy boy.
I mean, maybe he's just done with YouTube. Maybe it's that.
If you're gonna end your fucking if you're gonna fuck up your YouTube, I wouldn't even. It's like a career sort of for him, but like, not anymore. But if you're gonna end that shit, over a fucking troll because you made the choice to strike him. And then you decide to say, oh, I can take the heat, and then go on and cry about how you're getting so much hate for it. Like, my guy. Dude. That's my amigo. Like, holy shit.
Like, that's the thing I just do not understand. Right? Like, you try to make it make sense. It makes literally no sense.
You can't even make it make sense, dude. He struggles.
You can't. So, like, after all of this, right, Omnia then, like, basically puts out a statement saying that she's no longer going to be talking about the Kai thing, and that people are blaming her.
Defend his points.
Yeah, I'm going like, Look,
she's well involved herself in this shit.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to do guilt by association. Omni is friends with Kai, and that, but
him.
yeah, that's the problem.
It's not guilt by association because she wasn't. It's not like she wasn't.
Exactly. This is not a case of them being friends, so people are tagging in Omnia, right? Because Omnia is a bigger channel. No, they're doing it because Kai's a little fucking bitch, and Omnia is over there backing him up. So yeah, when you have Omnia, who's got like what? I think she's just under 100,000 or something, right?
Sub count really doesn't matter in this.
It's not about that, right? It's not about like her having a bigger sub count, so we got to drag her in. It's just you're a content creator who's clearly built themselves up on the platform, right? That's not a small number of people that are following you, okay? And you're outright telling this other guy who is smaller than you that it's okay for him to abuse the copyright system.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think that makes her pretty fucking relevant. I mean, that's what I would think anyways. I know Kai was getting like fucking, like, I guess he got a little ass mad at John Swan because he put Omni in the thumbnail, and Harley did the same thing.
But
and I'm just like...
Here's the thing. He went into that debate and tried to make that the focal point of his argument is, why did you put Omnia in the thumbnail? And then John, like literally John's response was short and simple, because he can. Because he fucking can. That's all. Like, there's no arguing that. The argument was centered around the fact that Kai fucking struck a channel and said he could take the heat for it and then chimped out.
Well, yeah. Apparently it's what he fucking does.
No, well, we saw it with Sen. We saw it with the whole Sen situation.
Well, oh God, I don't want to get into the Sen situation with Kai. Let's just say Sen wins that one too.
Oh, no, by a long shot.
Oh, yeah, totally. 100%.
Which is why Kai pulled the race card when Sen just simply said he was chimping out.
Well, Redsky bailed. Okay, guys, we're going to head over to Toy Bounty Hunter's channel. If you want to talk about the Liz Katz video, what's going on with Ohmwrecker, we only briefly touched up on it here, but if John's already doing it, let's head over to his channel. I think it makes a hell of a lot more sense. And I know that, you know, he's already talked with Louie and all that good stuff. I'm going to just put a link in the chat for you guys. So let's head over and spend some time with John, okay? There you go. Everybody go to John's channel. Redsky, we're going to John's channel.
Yo, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know. You just fucking bailed.
I disappeared.
Yeah.
Dude, it's Kai. He's back.
Yeah,
let's take me down.
Well, let's go. We're going to Toy Bounty Hunter's channel. Everybody,
right, sounds cool.
Go there.